The fear of man is indeed a snare, and evidently among the greatest of all fears a UK police officer faces is the fear of being branded a racist. So great is this fear and so paralyzing that sometimes lives are lost as a sacrifice to the false god of white guilt. Case in point, an 18-year-old male named Henry Nowak was murdered by 23-year-old Vikram Singh Digwa in Southampton, Hampshire, England on December 2nd, 2025. Digwa stabbed Nowak to death before calling the police. Digwa then claimed self-defense to the responding officers, claiming he was the victim of a racist attack by Nowak. In other words, he pulled a Jussie Smollett, only in this case, he just killed the guy he claimed attacked him. So the cops who responded to the scene found Nowak bleeding out on the ground, and rather than immediately providing aid, they handcuffed him. Maybe they could have saved him, maybe not. Here's what Deputy Chief Constable Robert France had to say about it.
Sorry that Henry's life couldn't be saved that night, and I'm sorry that he was handcuffed and arrested in the moments before he lost consciousness. When his killer made that call to police, and he called the police, not the ambulance service, he lied on that call. He lied when police attended the scene. He continued to lie as Henry's condition deteriorated. It is clear, and it is absolutely tragic, that it took them 3 minutes before they started to administer first aid.
Tragic indeed that UK's public has to endure such an incompetent police force. But the murderer lied. The murderer didn't call an ambulance, he called the police. Deflect much? Based on UK police culture, I guess it seemed perfectly reasonable to handcuff a dying man who was white because his killer, who was brown, claimed racism. Not that I want to defend these officers, but they undoubtedly have had to endure countless hours of diversity training in which they were thoroughly brainwashed into believing that white equals bad and brown equals good. And for that reason, everyone who participated in creating and administering that training is complicit in this young man's violent, untimely, and tragic death.